Jimin, Cookie, baby, now stop crying. How much you gonna cry over this? If you cry more, then here will flood come and Appa will roam to book. Cook looked at him with teary eyes. Cookie, just stop. Cookie won't let the book, said in cracked voice. Jimin wiped his tears. How will Cookie save Appa if Cookie will be seen crying? Cook, but Cookie, hush na. Jimin, Appa knows Cookie is hurt, but Cookie will be fine na. Now stop crying and come downstairs with Appa. Cook, Cookie can't walk. Jimin, it's okay. Appa will carry Cookie. Jimin carefully picked Cook in his arms and came to kitchen. It's almost dinner time, so he has to prepare dinner for everyone. Jimin made Cookie sit on the kitchen counter. Cookie, now sit here and help Papa to prepare dinner. Cook, but how can Cookie help Papa? Cookie is hurt na. Jimin smiled. The more Cookie will pay attention to the pain, the more pain Cookie will feel. See, Appa is working now, so Cookie should help Appa. Is Cookie hungry? Cook patted his tummy. Tummy, are you hungry? Don't know, Appa. Cookie's tummy isn't replying. Jimin smiled. Oh, maybe Cookie's tummy is busy sleeping or busy in his homework. Cook, homework? Oh yeah, Cookie also get homework. Appa put down Cookie. Cookie has to complete his homework. Jimin, just wait a minute, Cookie. Cook, Cookie doesn't has time, Appa. Cookie's teacher said good boys always complete his work on time. So Cookie is also a good boy, na? Jimin put him on floor. Okay, my good boy, now don't run and bring only your notebooks, not whole bag. Cook, Patti, Cookie won't run. Walk to his room. Jimin, this boy listen his teacher more than me. Whatever his teacher say, he will do. Time skipped after some times. Cookie was studying in his room. Yoongi came back from his office and Jimin gave him a glass of water. Yoongi looked here and there to find Cookie, but he wasn't there. Yoongi, house is so quiet. Where is Cookie? Jimin, in his room. Should I call him? Yoongi, no, went to his room. Arthur's point of view. Yoonmin were forced marriage couple. Their marriage was just a contract. Jimin was an orphan. He was only 18 when he forced to marry, but not with Yoongi. There was no connection between Yoonmin. Cookie was also someone else's son, which wasn't even no Yoonmin. Now you must be wondering that if Yoonmin and Cookie aren't related to each other, then how did they come into their life, right? That you will see later. Both Yoonmin have quite similar past. Yoongi didn't like Jimin, but it doesn't mean he hate him. His family hate Jimin because they thought because of Jimin, Yoongi's life became hell. But is that the truth? You will find out later. Both didn't sleep with each other. They talked only in few words, but both of them bear Cookie's responsibility very well. They fulfill his all their needs and demands. Rest you will know through the story. Yoongi came to dining room after freshening up and saw Jimin was serving the dinner and Cookie was sitting on his chair while placing his head on the table. His eyes were filled with tears. He was silently crying. Yoongi, soup. Jimin looked at him. Don't worry, it's not for you. I prepared food which you liked. Yoongi sat on his chair. Then for whom you prepared soup? Jimin, for me and Cookie. Yoongi, but Cookie doesn't like soup. Jimin, I know, but he has to eat soup. Served Yoongi his dinner. Here is your dinner. Eat. Cookie, get up, baby. First eat your soup, then we will sleep, okay? Cookie. When Cookie didn't raise his head, he forcefully made him sit on and swab big fat tears in Cookie's eyes, which were ready to flow. Yoongi was about to eat his food, but when he saw Cookie's teary eyes, he stopped. Yoongi, Cookie, why are you crying? Went to him and made him sit on his lap. Dadda, Cookie doesn't want to eat this. Yoongi wiped his tears. It's alright. If Cookie doesn't want to eat this, then nobody will force you to eat this. What is the point of crying in this? Tell me, what do you wanna eat that I will quickly make for Cookie? Cookie will eat anything except this. Yoongi, okay, that I will make. Just wait for a few minutes. Jimin, Yoongi, no need to make anything. Cut off. Yoongi looked at him, and why so? He should get what he wants to eat. I'm not saying you to prepare anything. You enjoy your food. I will make. Jimin, Yoongi, it's not like that. I can't make food for him. First, listen to me. Doctor told me to give him only soup for tonight. That's why I'm giving him this. I also know he didn't like soup, just like you. And he isn't crying because of soup. He's crying because his upper arm hurts. Yoongi, his upper arm hurts? Quickly checked his upper arm. Cookie, how did you hurt yourself and where? Cook showed him his left upper arm. Here, Dadda, Doctor Uncle gave Cookie big monster needle. Cookie was crying, but he didn't listen to Cookie. Cookie's hands hurt a lot. Yoongi gently rubbed his upper arm. Don't worry, Dadda will rub Cookie. Cookie's pain will go. Jimin, why did doctor give him injection? I talked with doctor and strictly told him to not give him an injection. Give him only medicine, but he didn't listen to me. From next time, no need to take Cookie to him. I will find new doctor. Jimin, no need to hyper. He vaccinated him. Yoongi, vaccination? But he is 4 years old now. And why did he give him vaccination on upper arm? He always vaccinated on his back and thighs. He must be having so much pain. I will definitely talk with him. Jimin, he will get vaccination till 5 years. This vaccine was given only in upper arm. Don't worry, he will be fine in 2 days. Yoongi, 2 days? Looked at Cookie, who was hugging him while crying. Don't cry, Cookie. You are our strong baby now. Took Jimin's bowl of soup. Jimin, it's my bowl. Cookie's bowl is there. Yoongi, I know. Do you have more soup? Jimin, I prepared extra, but why? Yoongi, bring for yourself. I'm gonna eat this. Jimin, but you don't like soup. Yoongi, if Cookie has to eat soup, then I will also eat soup. Jimin smiled to see Yoongi's concern about Cookie. Yoongi started feeding Cookie his soup and ate himself too. After that, he took him in Jimin's room and made him sleep there. After a few minutes, Jimin came there. Jimin, has he slept? Yoongi, he slept in my arms. I just made him sleep on bed. Yoongi, Jimin, okay. Yoongi, Jimin, why didn't you inform me about his vaccination? I will also go with you. Jimin, I called you so many times, even left a message too, but you didn't reply me back. So I called your secretary. She told me you are busy with investors. Don't disturb you. Yoongi, don't listen to her. You know Mama pointed her so. Jimin, I know that, don't worry. Will you sleep here? Try to divert the topic. Yoongi, no, I'm going to sleep in my room. About to get up, but realized Cookie was holding his clothes. Jimin, it's okay, sleep here today. I will sleep in guest room. Yoongi, you can sleep. Jimin already left in my room. He already left, covered himself with blanket and slept while carefully hugging Cookie. Time skipped in the morning. Jimin came to check Cookie and found Yoonkook was sleeping peacefully. He smiled a little and touched Cookie's face and found he was high fever. He slowly shook Yoongi and tried to wake him up for his office. Time skipped after 2 days. Jimin came to restaurant because Cookie wants to eat outside food. So he came with his best friend Tim. Cook, Appa, why isn't Titi coming? Cookie's tummy is so hungry. Jimin, see, I told you na. Let me go to give our order, but you sent tea. Now wait, he must be found any baby and playing with him. Cook, big angry pout. Cookie will not talk with Titi and eat his all the strawberries. Appa, let's go to Titi's house. Stood up. Jimin, wait, Cookie, see, tea is coming. Tea, sorry guys, actually there was a long queue. Looked at Cook's angry pout. Cookie, where are you going? Don't you wanna eat your food? Cook, Cookie was going to eat Titi's house to attack on his strawberries. Tea, scared. Please sit and eat your food. I'm sorry, please. Jimin, Cookie, leave him this time. Cook, Tea, started eating his snacks. Tea, Jimin, I have a job offer for you. Jimin, Tea, you know Cookie is still so young, I can't leave him alone. Tea, you don't need to leave Cookie alone. You can do your work with Cookie. Jimin, really? I will love to do. Tea, you know my Yang is in USA. He needs a caretaker who can take care of his baby and house. Jimin, USA, how can I go there? I can't even buy flight tickets. Tea, you left everything on me. See, Jimin, your contract comes to end. You have to think about yourself. If you will live there with Hanks, then he will take care of you and Cookie will get a new friend too. Think about this. Jimin, your offer is good, but first I need to talk with Yoongi about this. Then I will tell you. T. Stop listening him, Jimin. You are capable to take decision for yourself and Cookie. I told you before too that don't have any expectations from him. He's just with you because of contract. Jimin, T, you mistaken him. He isn't that bad like you think about him. T, Cookie to play soon. I'm going to lawyer office to know about further formalities. T, okay. He came to outside and found it was raining. He decided to wait, so he entered in cafe. There he found Yoongi. He happily walked towards him but stopped when he saw he was with a girl. She was none other than Yoongi's girlfriend. Yes, Yoongi had a girlfriend with whom he was going to marry, but he married to Jimin. Yoongi was holding her both the hands and talked with him. Yoongi, I can understand your situation. You waited 4 years for me. I know how much you love me, but please try to understand the situation now. I know because of me everything happened. If that incident didn't happen, then today we are married and have our own child. Jimin was my dad mistake from which I can never get rid of it from. I know I didn't want this relationship. It was God's order that I have to marry with Jimin and stay with him. If he wants to take divorce, then after 4 years he can take, We both have to raise Cookie. I can't do anything in this. Everything is in Jimin's hand. Girlfriend, and he will never give you divorce. He's a bloody gold digger. In the name of Cookie, he only wants to enjoy his life. Tell me him that you want divorce and ready to give him any amount. Just leave from your life with Cookie. Yoongi, Cookie, you don't want a baby? Girlfriend, of course I want a baby, but he should be our own blood, not any cheap roadside people's. Jimin had enough. He couldn't listen more and ran outside in heavy rain. He was walking on road by remembering his past. 4 years ago, when Jimin was returning to his orphanage, a mafia saw him and grieved to make him his. He tried to court him, but Jimin wasn't interested in him. Mafia became obsessed with Jimin. He wanted to get him by any cost. One day he wasn't having raining. He kidnapped Jimin from his orphanage and forcefully married to him. He was taking him to his house. Jimin was trying to stop him. Mafia was holding his hand. Because of that, he lost his balance and car hit the construction site. There were lots of workers who were shifting the raw materials in a truck. Because of heavy raining and car accident, roof, which was still on support, fell and Cookie's parents died on the spot and few workers got injured. Mafia was so died because he fell from the car and came under the roof, whereas Jimin got some injuries. The building Yoongi where didn't has any safety for workers. Jimin was only 18 and he just married, so court ordered Yoongi to take care of him and adopt Cookie too. Yoongi can't take divorce, but Jimin can take. But after 4 years, when Cookie will become a little mature, Yoongi was already in the relationship and soon going to marry. Jimin, how can I think Yoongi want to continue this unwanted relationship? He loves his girlfriend. He put his relationship on hold. Why would he bear my and Cookie's responsibility? It wasn't his fault. It was my fault. If I hadn't moved the steering wheels, then nothing happened like this. I should let Yoongi free to live his life freely. I should accept his offer and go to USA with Cookie. That will be good for everyone. He wiped his tears and went to lawyer's office to know the procedure of divorce. Jimin came to home and did all the things like he does as usual. He already completed all the procedure of divorce. He talked with T and told him to book his and Cookie's flight tickets. He was packing his bags. Yoongi was in his room. Cookie ran to him and hugged his legs. Cook, Appa! Jimin, Cookie, what happened, baby? Why are you crying? Made him sit on the bed. Cook, why Dadda doesn't love Appa? Jimin, Cookie, what are you saying? There is nothing like this. Cook, Appa doesn't need to lie. Cookie heard Dadda was talking with Munni, Yoongi's mom, and he was saying he doesn't love Appa. Appa is only his response. Jimin smiled and wiped his tears. Cookie, it's a responsibility. Dadda is right. Appa is Dadda's responsibility. There is nothing wrong in it. Only responsible person has responsibility. Cook, should Dadda love Appa? Jimin, Dadda loves Cookie and Cookie loves Appa. My Cookie is so strong. Now don't think about this. Cook, Appa, when Cookie will become big, then also Cookie will love Appa. Appa will never be Cookie's response. Jimin, responsibility. Appa also loves Cookie too. It was between Dad and harmony. Cookie shouldn't listen elders talk. Cook, Appa, you don't need Cookie na? Jimin, I will never baby. Cook, Mooney said to Dadda to leave Cook, Appa and Cookie. Jimin, Cookie, you trust your Appa, right? Cook nodded his head carelessly. Yes. Jimin, then don't worry, Appa won't let anything wrong happen with Cookie. They both slept while cuddling, not knowing Yoongi heard their conversation. His heart skipped a beat just to think his life without Cookie and Jimin. But why? He doesn't want them, right? We never realize our feelings and importance of others until we get the fear to lose them. Time skipped in the morning. Yoongi came to living room. There he found a letter. He read it and ran to airport. In this letter, Jimin thanked him for bearing his and Cookie's responsibility. Today was their fourth wedding anniversary. With this, their contract ended. He already freed Yoongi from everything. Within 2 days, he will get official letter too. T will give him everything. Now he is free to live his life according to himself. He contacted with his lawyer and he told him that Jimin was going to USA. He ran to airport and found Jimin and Cookie was there with T. He ran to them and hugged Jikook tightly. Yoongi, how dare you to leave me like this? Yes, I didn't want this relationship, but after spending 4 years, I realized that we didn't meet for nothing. If you spend 4 years with an animal, then also you get attachment. Then how can you think I didn't get any attachment with you and Cookie? Yes, I met with my girlfriend yesterday, but I told her that I can't marry her because now I want this relationship. I want you and Cookie. You should at least talk with me once before taking this much big decision. Yoongi was pulling out his all the feelings which he hid from past 4 years. He didn't let Jimin say a word. Everyone was looking at him, even airport security guards too. Cook pulled Yoongi's pants. Dadda, then what will Cook happen to Tish? Showed him tickets. Yoongi snatched the tickets from his hand and tore. Cookie and Cookie's Appa will always stay with me. Picked Jimin in his arms. My hard-earned money. Cook picked all the door pieces and gave to T. Titi, here is your money. You can buy strawberries from this T. Now Cookie is going with Cookie's Dadda and Appa. Bye-bye. Cutely ran to Yoonmin. He went to Yoonmin and held Yoongi's pants and started walking. T was looking at Min family with confused face. Everyone laughed to see Cookie's action and T's confused expression. Sometimes we used to cry a lot over our broken relationship, but nothing is broken in this world. Today's heartbreak has opened the way for a true mate whom we don't understand now. But in the future, we realize that whatever happened was in our favor. The end. Arthur's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Life isn't a fairy tale where whatever we want happen with the help of magic. Here we have to go through from so many things to get what we want, and sometimes what we want isn't good for us. At the end we realize that God's plan was good. Indeed, we have to go through from lots of ups and downs, but at least we get what we deserve. Families always play a crucial role in our life. A terrible incident tied Yoonmin in a bond. They both were right, but situation not. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.